So the question is the Grams 28 Adventure Pack the best everyday carry pack of 2025? In my humble opinion, you got to include two other packs in that conversation. It's the Air City Pack Pro 2, specifically the one in the Ultra variation, and the Able Carry Max EDC. I think that those two packs stack up well against the Grams 28 301 Adventure Pack. In my humble opinion, the Grams 28 pack is a little bit better. And it has to do with the materials and the functionality, the uses of this pack right here. I think it functions really, really well. I have a lot of positives to say about this pack right here. Only a couple of negatives, one of which is really, really obvious. But let's get into it. I'm going to take you to the things that I like the most about this pack. And it's got to start off with the materials. What you're looking at is a X11. And this material, I've only seen it used by one other company, and that's Defy. So, we all know Defy uses some of the best materials out there, but this X11 is a cotton canvas on the outside, and then it has a polyester backing, so making it waterproof, but also giving you like a modern heritage feel. Then they also come back with the trim all the way around is a pebbled leather from Italy. And it's a bovine pebbled leather. It feels amazing. I think they use just the right balance of leather, trim, and just the materials overall. You know, from the buckles to the X11 to the leather to the interior fabric, it's all excellent. It's all high quality stuff, right? This bag is really touching almost like a luxury pack, right? Something that you would see from Louis Vuitton or Givenchy or something like that. It's in that space where it's not like super tactical. It's more of a luxury everyday carry pack, and that's what it is. And it looks the part, and it looks really, really excellent. Let's get into the features. We got to start off with this front pocket right here. I love that they put this so it's a quick access. This is your admin pocket, and it's a really good size, and they have dual YKK zippers on it. Nice leather zipper pulls right here, and they're all branded Grams 28. When you open this up, the admin pocket is really simple, but it's just the organization is done really well. They give you like these 3 pockets in here. I have one for my cords. I have my knife in the middle. That's the Sage 5 and Rex 121. And then I love the fact that inside of the Grams pack, they use this fabric material. It's not ripstop material. It's a more of like a regular kind of cottony fabric material. And it feels amazing. It feels amazing inside. But I love the organization right here, these 3 pockets. Then you have a zipper pocket back here in the back where I stuck in a little small notebook. But I love the fact that like my everyday carry tools that I use the most are right here in the front. When I pull this down, I also have my Olight O clip back here. And then it also has a pocket on the front lid, like this lid pocket, where I could stick in my Anchor battery. So this organizational setup for my everyday carry system has been excellent. I love the fact like pens, anything I'm gonna grab quick is right here in the front. Really easy to get to, and you don't see that a lot on top loading bags. This is a top loading bag. So that's one of the downsides of top loading bags until Grams has, added this great admin pocket in the front. Beautiful, right? So I love the 2 pockets on the sides. They're designed to be water bottle pockets, but I've been using them for a whatever kind of pocket, right? It's just extra storage. They're sized really well, so if you do want to get in, and I put like my little odds and ends in here. This is where I keep my chapstick and everything, a little recycle firefighter trucky pouch. But it's perfect for this like black Blum water bottle. This is 29 ounces. You can stick this in there and it fits perfectly. So even a larger water bottle will fit. You got your nice bovine leather trim around the edges. I'm thinking, this is why I'm thinking this bag is a little step above those other 2 packs that I mentioned in the intro. Just because the attention to detail is on some next level shit, right? So you have these buttons that kind of strap, secure the water bottle pockets down. And they did the nice little pull where you can stick your finger behind it and then actually close the snap. Something that I see in like a lot of the Filson bags, being able to stick your finger behind there to snap it make it a world easier. But even that large water bottle will fit inside that pocket, so that's an excellent thing. I love how the X's of the X11 kind of just subtly come out of the design of this pack all over, right? So again, great water bottle pockets. Let's stick this back in here. Huge size. I love the fact that I can put my big ass hand down in this pocket with no problem at all. So even if you put smaller items in there, you can reach down to the bottom and get them. So then on the other side, you have the same exact setup. And there I put some quick access things, like I have my Beats, headphones, and then also some sunglasses in there. But they can fit. I mean, just the interactions with this bag is like very soft, very comforting when you want to put your hands inside. It's not a frictionful interaction. I like that a whole lot. Now, the other pocket on the outside is this top pocket. Now, I do have one concern about this top pocket. I love the fact that there's one, right? There is a top pocket. However, I would have liked it to have been just a little bit bigger. So you unzip, nice, I already said it, nice leather zipper pulls there. So you get inside and you got a lot of space. Inside I just have my wallet in there. But like I like to put my wallet, keys, and cell phone all in this one pocket. It can get a little tighter in this pocket if you put all of those things in at once. I would have liked to seen it just be a touch bigger. That's a nitpicky point because this top pocket is really excellent. I just wish it was just a hair bigger. That would have made it even more special for me. Now let's talk about the comfort since we're back here on the back panel. The comfort of this pack, not only are the shoulder straps comfortable, the grab handle is that bovine leather. You get a nice grab. It's no padding there. That could have been one thing that they could have stepped up. But the size of the top grab handle is a good size. Even for my meat mitts, I can get my hand around there. So the size of the shoulder straps, excellent. You got a nice width there. It's about 3 inches at the top, tapering down. You got some nice little leather accents throughout. And I love the fact that they use the seatbelt webbing for a more like luxury pack. This is an excellent pick. And then have that nice mesh on the back. It's not like a super rough mesh, right? It's nice, smooth, firm padding inside of the shoulder straps themselves. Subtle branding. Like they have this subtle branding on the shoulder straps and also on the front of the pack. We haven't gotten there yet. Just subtle branding. Now the code up here is distinction of the type of pack it is, who put the pack together, and where the materials came from. The back panel of the pack. You don't really have any curvature of the back panel, but what you do have is some great cushioning, right? Heavy mesh. Very fine and refined mesh, and you do have a luggage pass-through. Very comfortable. I had absolutely no qualms about the shoulder straps or the back panel of this bag. They were both excellent. What I would say is that they did use metal hardware, like when you're entering the main section of the bag. They got these nice gram 28 Cobra buckles right here. I would have loved to see them use metal strap keepers down here, well, strap managers down here instead of the plastic hardware that they use. I would love to see metal kind of continuation and just get rid of all the plastic. I think that this bag, definitely deserves that. Metal everywhere. And then also the way that they finished the shoulder straps down here with the nice leather is absolutely excellent. So let's get into the main event, the main section. Now, the one thing about this main section is you can access the things while the bag is on body because you can unzip and get inside from here, from the bottom, or you can go through the top like a top loading bag. I already mentioned these specialty branded grams 28 Cobra buckles. Nice, super small. These are the smallest Cobra buckles I've seen. You got your nice bovine leather up at the top, and you kind of flip this flap over, and then you can get top access down inside the pack. But what makes this pack stand away from most top accessing bags is that you can zip the sides down. Now you have a clamshell opening bag. That is excellent. Excellent. I mean, I'm telling you, next level. When I started the video and I started saying that this is probably one of the best bags in 2025 for everyday carry that's been released, I wasn't playing. This bag is excellent. The quality of this bag is amazing. Next level. So you unzip and you can see what you have. I don't feel robbed of my 21 liters inside of this pack, right? So I have an umbrella. I got my Green Room 136 side keep. That's what I'm using for organization right now. And I also have the strap here in the bottom. But I can fill this bag up with a lot more stuff. You could travel with this pack, right? It's 21 liters. So much so that Grams actually includes a nice packing cube with your purchase of the pack. Now, this packing cube is not to be slept on. It's nice, it's refined, the materials are nice and slick, but you can feel the quality of this packing cube. So it's a good size, it fits into the bag absolutely perfect. And this is a compressible packing cube. So you can extend it out by, it's got like 2 zippers on it. So you can extend it out to a good size. I'm thinking that's good enough for me to travel for a weekend of clothes, and then you can compress it down the load. And it fits into the side of the bag perfectly like this, right? If it was full up with clothes, it would take up a majority of the space. I'm thinking this packing cube is around maybe 7 or 8 liters right there. So you'll still have a lot of space left. Now, you're looking at the organization inside of the main section of this pack. I love it. I love the fact that they built an organization, but it's tucked away on the side. So like if you don't need it or don't use it, no problem, right? It gets out of your way. So you have pockets down here on the side. Like I keep in my Leatherman Arc on one side in these pockets, and then this pocket on this side is split, so it's not one full pocket, it's a split pocket. So this will be perfect for maybe a knife or a flashlight as well on the side. And you can see that interior fabric. I'm saying, it's fabric. It's more to me, my sense of feeling, more of like a cottony feel than like, you know, a polyester or a nylon. I like this. It makes the bag feel like it's substantial and it's an actual like real product, not like a plastic backpack. It feels more like high quality, definitely the interior. So then you have these 2 pockets up at the top out of the crush zone. So you have pockets down here that you can utilize. Then you have these pockets on the top, which are out of the crush zone of the bottom. So right there, I just keep my self-defense options, the pepper spray. But these pockets right here are nice stretchable mesh, and they do have zippers on the top. So you have 2 of them. I like that. Then on the back panel, you have more organization. Remember, even though this pack has a lot of organization, you don't need to use all of it, right? So you have a place down here where it's like you could hook in some Velcro pockets if you wanted to down in this section. This is like a loop backing. And then you go inside here and you have a nice size pocket in there. I usually have, you know, smaller, flatter notebook would be like a smaller notebook would be great right there. And then you have some branding right here. And I think that this is a good spot for your business cards. Go up, you have another spot for more organization. I just have my mechanics gloves in there, and you have some more slip pockets inside where you can organize your stuff further. For me, I thought this was a perfect place for my mechanics gloves. Kind of pull them out of the top of, I could have put them down here, but I chose to put them at the top, so if I want to get to them quick, I can. So again, YKK reverse quill zippers throughout this pack. Then at the top, you have a suspended laptop sleeve. I think that this pack will take a 17-inch laptop. Right now, I have my 15-inch Dell XPS in there. Let's lay this pack down. I'll grab my 17-inch. Let's try to fit this in there. Just barely fits. So you have the option. You can choose to carry a 15 or a 17-inch laptop, and it does it easily. Nice suspended laptop sleeve. So yes, great. The head, the lid pocket up here, excellent, you know, kind of gets out of your way. And as you notice, this bag stands on its own. Like throughout this video, I've just been kind of leaving the bag up. It does an excellent job depending on how you pack it, of standing up on its own. I think it's been designed that way. So let's talk about the lid. You got 2 pockets on the lid right here. There's smaller pockets. You can see my hand, right? See my hand? My hand is probably bigger than the pockets itself. Up at the top, this is a nice little mesh pocket. So I just have some mask in there. If you ever get on public transportation, you might want to put on a mask. Then you have opaque pocket down here. Where this, I just have a microfiber cloth. Big enough to carry smaller items, but not huge. Not huge at all. But I love the layout of this, right? The capacity space is absolutely amazing. I love the fact that you get all this accessibility into your stuff. So for me, when I get to the office, I can see everything in my side of my pack by laying the pack down. Or if you got the pack on body, you got it zipped up, you can still get into the side this way. You could just undo the top, get top access, a lot of versatility inside of this pack. And not to mention that it's built with some of the best materials I've seen on a pack. Probably comparison, like I said, Defy, maybe Brown Buffalo, something like that, but very high quality. That's what I want to express to you, right? Highest quality pack that I've seen in a long, long time. And the construction is good. Very, very good. I'm packing this back up, put my stuff in it. This is why the clamshell for me is the best, because when you want to pack stuff, you just throw it in. I went through most of the positives of this pack, which there are many, right? The materials, the build quality, the comfort, the organization, the construction. I mean, I'm really in love with just the use of the pebble leather throughout this pack, and the X11 just takes this pack to another level, right? The Cobra buckles, amazing use of the Cobra buckles, and just the picks of the materials overall in the design of this pack is next level. But I gotta get to my con. My number one con about this pack is definitely the price. This pack is regularly priced $700. I know, I hear the moans and groans. $700, yeah, it's a lot of money. Is it that good? I gotta tell you, it's really good, guys. It's really good. I can't be taking fault for, you running up your credit card, but this pack is excellent. It's really, really nice. I can't stress that enough. I put it up against some of the heavy hitters for 2025, in my humble opinion, and I think it's better than those, just because of the materials and the way that the pack is designed and the use and function of the pack. This is excellent. Grams 28 really shocked me. When I got the pack and I started looking at the pack, I was like, man, damn. And I can see DNA from different packs inside of this pack. That's not lost on me. But in combination, all together in one package with the materials, this pack is deadly. They also offer a lifetime warranty on this pack. So, anything happens to it, you can send it back to Grams 28. They'll take care of you. They've been very super responsive to me, as I've been using and testing the pack out. So I got nothing but positive to say about the company thus far. Only negatives that I will say: top pocket a little small, price a little high. I wish they would have used some metal buckles down here for the straps instead of plastic. But other than that, yeah, this is an excellent one. My top pick for 2025 is this pack right here, sitting next to me, standing next to me. So guys, if you like this review, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe, come back. We got more gear. Shout out to Grams 28. Man, y'all are doing an excellent damn job. This is a sleeper. It's been out for a while. I haven't seen so many reviews on it. This is an excellent pack, guys. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.